Hello, welcome to my LDG 711 class at Asbury College, and over our project number 7, week 7, and it's going to be over community relations. Agenda for today's presentation is to describe my audience, who I'm speaking with, the overall vision of my community relations project, the plan that I have for our district that will go along with the implementation of the plan for our community relations improvement, how we will monitor our community relations and the effectiveness of the strategies that we put in place, and the expected impact on student learning that we will have with our plan and our strategies. My name is Adam Cox. I am the superintendent here at Breckinridge County Schools, and or aspiring superintendent. And this is our plan, my plan for moving forward with our community relations and improving that here at Breckinridge County Schools. So today's audience, this is our summer retreat. I have my building principles here because I feel like that is ground zero for developing strong community relations. The district right now has a current practice of communicating weekly via newsletters, and I want to expand on that here in a little bit. But as I've got my group here, I've got my 4 elementary schools, our middle school principal, and our high school principal. Very large county that we have here, a very rural area, and we strive to keep our community in the know. Use that phrase. We do a lot of weekly writings, as I mentioned before, and we've expanded on that to where we do like most districts do, and that's a kind of the one call system where you put it out there via email, via text, via Facebook, via Twitter, on Instagram now. So we've got that can hit a wide variety of community members. And when I mention community members, I'm talking about a student, parent, grandparent, just community members. They might not have anybody that is attending school at this point, but they might be. This place might be very dear to their heart. Might be where they attended. They might be their future employees. They might be a future employer of our students, so they do have a say in what happens in our area. So that's what this presentation here is. Why I'm working with this group here is to see what we need to do to expand on that community relation and how we can make the most of that to help impact student learning and help drive what we do in our schools daily. The vision is really just for our parents, our guardians, and really more than that. I put that on the slide here, but even our students and community members to be on the same page. I want everybody to know what's going on in our schools. I know what's going on in this district because this is where I've worked for 13 years, and our community has to be in the know because we put it out there. Everything that we do, we are very, very vocal, and we are very visible on the social media scene and getting information out that goes on in our schools. I'm going to be speaking for our high school mainly because that's where I work, but we are very thorough in putting things out there, anything from tutoring to parent-teacher conferences to prom, dances, ball games, accolades for academic achievements, or just a student highlight for a summer events that they were involved in. I feel like we've put a lot of information out there to our community. I'm not a big fan of the word open door filling. I use that and probably shouldn't have used that because the word open door, your door can still be open, but you're not providing an open door for what it means. So I want our community to feel like that our building is warm, it's inviting. They can come in here, they can share ideas, they can complain. That's one thing. I have never taken a complaint personal. It's not personal. It's not an attack on me. It's not an attack really on our school or any teachers. A complaint is something that we need to use from a parent or a student or a community member and use that to grow. So I want the open door feeling for our community where they feel like they can come here anytime and share their what's on their chest. If it's a complaint or if it's a praise or whatever, I want to be able to hear. I want to be able to hear that, and I want our community to have a voice. I want to feel like they can come in here. I don't want it to get out there to where they feel like, well, you can tell them something that nothing ever happens. So I want to feel like they can come here and work with us. We are a team. This old saying, "It takes a village to raise a child." Well, that is very true, and we want that. I strive to make sure that they know that they are part of that village. We're here to help them out. So accomplishing the vision, the plan, and the implementation of what we're going on. Again, we are going to strive to continue with the newsletter, and making those very thorough, very consistent. Send those out weekly. Working on those to what we're putting out there. I want it to be very informative of what's going on in our schools. I want to highlight and showcase extraordinary things that are going on. I want there to be some positive information there, whether it's an honor roll or if it's a student won a tournament and a bass fishing non-school related event on that weekend. I want that out there. I want us to brag about our students. Then also I want us to be visible in and out of our school. I don't want us to get stuck to our desk. I want us to be out in the hallways. I want us to listen to kids. I want us to talk to kids. I want us to talk to our staff, our teachers, because that staff and those teachers, they've got their own cliques out in our community. So they take that out into our community. So if they're not happy or they disagree with something's going on, they're going to take that out into our community, and that's then going to go into a Walmart, or that's going to go into the dollar store, or that's going to go into a restaurant, and it's just going to spread. So we want positive things going from our school, our teachers going back and, oh, you want to see what we're doing now for these students. And that goes to the Walmart, that goes to the grocery store, that goes to the restaurant, and it expands on the great things that's going on here at our schools. A big thing for me is responding to phone calls and emails in a timely fashion. We are very busy. If your email looks like mine, we get about 115 to 140 emails a day. I don't like leaving my office in the afternoon without responding to all of my emails or my phone calls that I need to. Be sure you delegate. There's a lot of things on our email that we don't need to be doing. But if a parent or a community member has called here, that needs to be on your list with some priority to take care of before you leave. If they feel like they've not, or if they feel like they've been put on the back burner, or they're not important, that's time that is going out into our community to where that could hurt us. So that's not the vision that we're trying to accomplish here. So. And then I would like to talk to all of for us to continue to look at our open house programs we have, that we do here in our district. That is a great time to get our community in here and let me know what you need on the district side. I would like to be involved in those evenings and let the communities know what the district is doing at our elementary school level, middle school level, and our high school level, and the involvement that we can be. So I would love to be involved in that. And then the monitoring process. I mean, I think that's very strong that we develop a team that consists of us, the principals here, our district technology person that can help us expand on getting our that social media aspect of this team in place. But it's a good time for us to be able to sit down and what's working, how can we make it better, or what's not working, what can we get rid of. So the monitoring part is where we've got to sit down. I would like for us to sit down with our community relations team that we'll put together once a month, and that'll involve community members, some teachers, some students, and of course our building principals and myself. And that's just a good time for us to all sit down and kind of listen to each other. And again, it's a team effort to make this thing work. So that's how we will monitor this. And what's the expected impact? What are we looking for here? You know, the thing that I'm looking for is student success. I want our students to come in every day with smiles on their face, knowing that they're loved, and we're working on producing stuff. Whether you're in the first grade, fifth grade, or a junior in high school, I want you to leave every day feeling accomplished, and that's a good goal for us to all have. And I want the students, parents, teachers, community members to be comfortable to talk about helping helping students and working with us. So I do appreciate you all being here today and going through this with our principal conference. I know we're going to have an outstanding year. We're going to make community relations priority number one. I do feel like our success depends is our relationship with our community is vital to our student success. So we've got to really strive to capitalize on that and do all we can in order to make sure we create a very positive and strong community relationship. Thank you.